It's the Western Conference on display, featuring the Minnesota Timberwolves. Thanks for joining us as we get set to bring you NBA basketball on 2K Sports. I'm Kevin Harlan alongside Greg Anthony and Clark Kellogg. And we'll hear from Allie LaForce in just a moment.
Built like a linebacker, Edwards is not your average off guard, folks.
Here's Minnesota. And he goes right over Luka Doncic and slams it down.
Timeout. Watch out now. Look out below. Edwards rising to the rafters.
And so J.J. Redick will call a timeout. He made the decision to huddle up with his guys and talk about strategy.
Here are your limits.
So Doncic will bring it up for the Lakers. 4-point game. Out left to the wing. Now here's James. Shot clock at 6. And he hits it just before the shot clock expires.
And nice touch from the inside. I'm a fan of when LeBron just burrows his way inside and takes advantage.
Here's Edwards. And Edwards slams it in.
And how about that? What a sensational finish.
Hey, you got to be able to get some hang time to do that one.
Yeah, to glide in and reverse it home like that, so sweet.
Pass to Doncic.
Not many ways to avoid Gobert when he's on you. I mean, that's what makes him so tough.
On the wing, they get the rebound. That doesn't fall. Can't drop his first shot. LeBron with it. McDaniels picks him up. And that one, good.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. Not there.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
Wing shot on the way. Second chance effort. And Gobert with the lay-in.
The endless reach of Gobert. Those long arms sometimes seems like he's everywhere. An overwhelming presence on the offensive line.
And he likes to get in a rhythm early. Nice triple.
Near the three-point line, it's Edwards. Rebounded by the Lakers. To the middle. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
And James considered a franchise talent without question. This guy is the complete package.
LeBron.
And they now lead as the free throw drops for him. Steps back. And here's Edwards from the arc. No basket. Missed number 5 out of his 8 shots. To the paint. Here's Smart. Yes, it's James picking up the assist.
Setting the table for his teammates, James. Enjoy sharing and passing the ball and getting others involved, I think, more than any other aspect of his game.
For 3, Edwards. That ball can't find the basket. His 6th miss in 9 shots. And it's LeBron James with the 3. James has got 7 points in the game.
LeBron's greatest gift to me is how he sets up so many teammates with catch-and-shoot opportunities. It's nice to see them return the favor.
And timeout called by Chris Finch. He's ready to talk things through with them. Timberwolves trail by 6. A 3 for DiVincenzo. Shot clock reset for the Timberwolves. And finished off by McDaniels.
Making the save, McDaniel secures the rock and gets the second chance look.
For 3, Edwards. The rebound by the Lakers.
It's almost like he's trying to make things hard on himself. You know, he's just got to slow the game down, try to get some easy ones.
There's the triple, and James pulls it down.
Hey, I think that green light they've given him early should probably go red now. I mean, he needs to get some other folks involved.
Now here's James. He has 7. Just 5 on the clock. Gobert with the block.
I love the way Gobert goes after shots. He blocks quite a few and alters many more.
.43 seconds left in the first. And they force the shot clock violation. Great team. And the Timberwolves making a change here.
Now into the lineup for the Timberwolves, number 30.
Outside Conley. Steps back and fires. Comes out of the gate empty. He's 0 for 1. It's tipped. Fades and shoots. LeBron grabs the miss. Here's the Lakers with the ball. They're on a 14-6 run. Lets it go with the 3. Good on the triple. LeBron's got a pair of 3s now in the first quarter for Los Angeles. That one off the back iron and out. Up in time. And so it's LeBron James making things happen for Los Angeles. He put together quite a quarter, 13 points in all, and he looks to be planning for more. And we've got more in 2K Sports coming your way after this break. And if you're just tuning in, we've got a wide margin on the scoreboard, but plenty of time left for a comeback. And taking a look at Los Angeles' performance here, what have they been doing or not doing?
Coming in hot. They were sharp from the perimeter right out the gate.
Well, the player and ball movement has been excellent. Finding space, operating in space, and when they've gotten open shots, they've knocked them down.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
Well, I'm going to credit the screen. I mean, that's a good, strong pick he lays there.
Lays it up and in off the pretty assist. Kennard's got 5 now.
Well-rounded effort, and they show no signs of letting up.
Almost no holes in their performance tonight. They've been tremendous.
That's a double whammy, guys.
That's right. A great defensive play, then the emphatic stuff.
Well, turning defense to offense, we talk about it all the time. Try to hit your opponent at the other end before they can set up the defense.
Drills it from outside.
And this offense is in a perfect rhythm, and you can see how they're finishing their play.
Boy, this is borderline ridiculous. I mean, every single attempt finding the bottom of the bucket.
And timeout called by Chris Finch. He's going to take a few moments here to check in with his team and regroup.
Yeah, the camera. There we go, everyone. Let's hear it for you. Substitution on the board.
Timberwolves trail by 20. It's stolen by Vanderbilt. Pass to Kennard. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Kennard's got 10 points in the quarter.
When you allow good scorers to get uncontested shots at the rim, no wonder you're losing.
You know, he should be getting extra attention from the defense, not less.
And with that basket right there, it brings an end to that 12-0 run by the Lakers.
Back to Reeves. On the wing, James. 6 on the shot clock. Gobert with the block. And now the fast break. Edwards with the ball. He can't get that one to fall. Lakers leading by 20. Vanderbilt with it. Now defended by Gobert. James. At 110, his first bucket of the game. He's 1 for 2.
Capitalizing from the interior. Shots like this really help James's confidence.
For 3, Edwards.
Not sure why he keeps trying his luck with deep here. It's just not his night.
Here's James. That's basket number 2 with his third shot off to a fast 2 for 3.
And they've repeatedly probed inside in the first half, guys, and it's paid off.
Boy, he is fundamentally sound. Tough cover.
Now here's James. Pass to Kennard. The 3. Rebounded by the Timberwolves. Now about 3 minutes gone in his second quarter of basketball. Near the three-point line, it's Edwards. Edwards with another miss. Los Angeles leading by 22. Down low. It's stolen by Gobert. Three-pointer. And Anthony Edwards gets the 3. Edwards got 7 points for the quarter.
Edwards loves those long-range bombs. He's a confident shooter.
And with the lead, I like the strategy here. Continue to get the ball to guys who can do something with it.
If it's working, keep working. That's what I say. Keep the pressure on.
Here's the Lakers with the ball. 1:14 left to play here in the second quarter. Here's James to the inside. Shot's good by Kennard. Kennard's got 12 points in the game.
Now that's where you like your shots to come from.
Near the three-point line, it's Edwards. The offensive rebound. Gobert double-teamed. Second shot opportunity. Misses off the right iron. And here's Los Angeles. They're on a 20-7 run. Here's James. And a missed layup. The Timberwolves really have a tough one to go here. There's a 4-second difference from the shot clock to the game clock. Inside. Fast break. Here we go. And here's the fast break. Randall leading it all the way. And he comes up with the deuce. He's got 15.
Wow, fired that bounce pass in there. Beautiful.
The drive by James. And so it's Los Angeles sitting on a 21-point lead to end the quarter. A look at the field goal percentage numbers tells the story of what tough defense they're playing today. And we'll be back with you shortly. And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly here in the second. And so James will bring it up for Los Angeles. To the inside. It's stolen by DiVincenzo. Here's Edwards. Hits some rim on the way in, and the bucket's good. Edwards got 17 now.
Nice mid-range J from Edwards there. He's obviously not too concerned about what the analytics say about that shot.
Here he goes. And Edwards with the stuff.
You've got to love his aggressiveness to finish inside.
Well, his leaping ability gives him a great advantage.
Fellas, that's exactly why they look to get him the ball around the rim. I mean, it's either a dunk or free throws every time.
Pass to James. Takes the assist and lays it in. Pick out the pass. nicely.
Boy, this team is comfortable with Reeves running the show. He's an excellent decision maker.
And timeout called by Chris Finch. He's going to take this chance to talk to his guys. They're going to turn it over. They couldn't get it in bounds that time.
And just a little too lax with that possession, and it cost them.
And I tell you what, more brain-neutral plays like that one, and they'll have a hole deeper than the one they're already in.
Now here's James. He has 6. And that one's good. Hachimura.
Hachimura was hoping the ball would come his way, and he was ready.
Here's Edwards. And that one drops for him. Edwards got 6 here in this quarter.
It's a great move, and he catches the defense completely off guard.
Yeah, if that's a harbinger of things to come, he's looking at having a very big second half.
And that solid play in the paint continues here, guys.
Out of bounds. Minnesota takes possession. Crosses over, driving to the basket, and he can't jam it through. Lakers passing it around. No one near Reeves as he lets it go. From outside, off the mark. Outside, Edwards. And the foul on Rui Hachimura. That's his first foul.
First personal foul.
Now DiVincenzo.
And that's terrific D by Hachimura. He's shown he has the strength and length to match up against almost anyone.
Lakers shooting their 3rd free throw shot of the game. Second half of play with just under 2.5 minutes gone. And it's Hachimura in the corner. Back to James. And LeBron throws it down.
Well, you better stop the ball, especially when it's LeBron James with it. That guy is pretty good.
And the foul called on Edwards. That'll be his 2nd foul of the game.
Yeah, really good defensive play to cut him off there and square up.
Excellent example of toughness and physicality on defense. Got his nose right in the middle of things and made a play.
And they've got to talk to each other on D there. Miscommunication, and now he's able to make them pay.
Yeah, you know, once Edwards flips that switch, now he stays fully engaged. His offensive arsenal is on full display.
From deep, Reeves. And Hachimura stays with it. Hachimura's got 13.
Smooth. Guys, very good job getting himself in close enough that he could just tip it back in.
Well said. Those kind of plays in the offensive glass can tell the story sometimes, can't they?
Yes, they can. They can't allow him to beat them to too many more of those.
And this is where Ayton does the most damage. Inside, feels like he can score on anyone.
McDaniels outside. 6 to shoot. The shot's good from DiVincenzo.
DiVincenzo with the nice touch on the inside shot. Boy, he really knows how to make it work at close range.
LeBron outside. And it's Hachimura in the corner. And it's off from three-point range. Edwards looking it over. Connects from three-point range. Edwards got 13 points here in the second half alone. On the wing, James. And stolen by DiVincenzo. And now the Timberwolves on the break. Edwards can't hit. Los Angeles leading by 21. Back to Hachimura. Pass to LeBron. Reeves in the corner. Banked in off the glass. He's got 5.
Look, when you play as a team, good things tend to happen for you.
Got it off in time. And at the end of the third quarter, a huge lead in this one may already have been decided. Lakers on top.
57. Minnesota. 34.
And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same from the first 3 quarters. And it's Conley with the ball for Minnesota. Launches a 3. Hachimura grabs the miss.
And the well is running dry for him right now. Nothing falling.
And, you know, you can sense his frustration. This is going to be a test of his resolve here. You'd certainly like to see a little better rim protection right there.
Conley inside the line. A rebound by the Lakers. James in the high post. Pass to Smart. Jacks up a 3. Nailed from three-point land.
The man has no heart, and that's poor defense for a team that has a long way to catch up.
They look pretty demoralized to me, and that always shows through at the defensive end first.
Yeah, clearly he had an established position there.
Yeah, and I like this call because you want the refs in that situation. If there's any doubt, you err on the side of giving the benefit of the doubt to the offensive player. That should have been a block, and it was.
Now flying high and throwing it down with the one-hander.
One of his favorite moves right there, guys.
Does it as well as anybody, fellas. Tremendous skill while in the air.
James shooting 1.
They are enjoying a commanding lead.
And it really gives them the opportunity to give their starters a rest. Always critical when you get ready for that home stretch.
James. Well, it was only a matter of time, but they finally get the bucket.
Now that's how you pick up second chance points. Stay active and be ready as soon as the shot goes up.
It's in and good for his 6th field goal in 10 attempts.
Yeah, I love the communication and the chemistry between those teammates.
And stolen by James. Down low. Over Conley. James, no good. And Minnesota has possession. Looking to get on the board here in the fourth still. Up top, Edwards. Just 5 to shoot. Over Kleba. Edwards, no good.
Boy, you can just see the frustration growing on their faces. Nothing going their way.
You know, guys, no denying it's been a rough patch here. I think they've got to run whatever is best in their playbook to get a good shot.
And, guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for Los Angeles.
And they're playing beautiful basketball right now, racking up the assists by playing so unselfishly, just finding the open man.
Here's Los Angeles now. Here in the fourth quarter, their defense has been very strong, allowing no baskets.
They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
And here's Edwards from the arc. Gobert, no good. And here is Los Angeles now. Back to James. Fires the 3. And it's LeBron James with the 3.
It's been this way since halftime. Tremendous production from beyond the arc.
Boy, it's been a three-point barrage. They came out gunning and have not stopped.
Driving in and finished off by LeBron.
That's really how LeBron prefers to finish, at full speed, driving hard and dictating the pace and keeping pressure on the defense.
Yeah, easy call.
Yeah, you can hear the smack all the way over here where we are.
No good on the free throw. He's off on the second.
You know, he gets there so often. Gobert would like to make these at a higher clip.
It's stolen by Edwards.
And one team is just completely outclassing the other tonight. Spirited performance, and it really ignited what is turning out to be a monster win here for the Lakers.
And this was one that never really was in doubt, I thought, an all-around dominant performance. And you kind of thought that maybe even going into the game.
Yeah, there was a sense of that, and man, they just pretty much blew them right out of the water. A clinic was put on display here today.
And we watched one guy all night long, guys, and looking at the stats just confirms what a dominant game he had. What a night tonight it was for LeBron.
Boy, his vision was impeccable, right on point tonight. Picking apart the defense and racking up a bunch of assists.
And he has definitely been struggling in this quarter.
You know, guys, it seems to me as though he's over anxious. He seems to be pressing, trying to...
Oh, what a play! Woo!
They made the most of their opportunities, looking comfortable and locked in throughout the night.
Boy, they've given their fans plenty to cheer about, that's for sure. Effort, skill, coaching, you name it, they've done it.
And now they decide to foul intentionally.
You know, give them credit for still battling here down the stretch, but I think it's too little too late.
Simply delaying the inevitable here. I mean, at this point, even if they miss the free throws, there's not enough time left.
And an intentional foul right there.
You know what? You've got to always be in control of your emotions.
Straight frustration right there, and I agree with you. Self-control of your emotions, a must-have if you're going to play winning basketball.
And the first one at the line is good. So he makes one of two as the second one misses.
To the court, it's your Lakers High Squad. Number 5, DeAndre Ayton.
And so it's the Lakers taking care of business here. They won this game going away. They were the better basketball team by far tonight.
And you got to commend this sort of dominance, particularly here at home. It's a great feeling when you play almost a perfect game and to have that crowd be so pumped up.
And that'll wrap it up, folks. Alongside Clark Kelton.
Thanks for tuning in to NBA Action with us. I'm Brian Anderson, courtside, along with Grant Hill and Tim Legler. Allie LaForce will be joining us in just a moment. Here's Gobert. Yes, and it's Edwards picking up the assist.
Outstanding job converting in close. Gobert understands how to execute around the rim. And setting the tempo with an assertive move. Like, where was the defense on that play?
That is a quality look. You can't do it much better than that.
Now here's Hart. And stolen by Edwards. Here's Gobert. And Gobert with the stuff.
And you know he's tough on the glass. Easy money there for Gobert.
Here's Brunson. Uneasy, too, on the layup.
Nice move to get inside and create a good look for himself.
Inside. Here's Edwards. Towns with a rebound. And so Anunoby will bring it up for New York. And that one's good. Brunson's gotten his second bucket.
Inside Brunson is pretty deadly. Just dropping his shot in.
And stolen by Bridges. And Jalen Brunson again.
They began the play with active defense, and they finished the play with active offense.
And that's why coaches hate live ball turnovers. Quite often, they lead to great opportunities the other way.
Edwards with it, and Bridges picks him up defensively. Hart pulls it in. Right now, firing on all cylinders.
Yeah, there's a nice flow to this offense right now.
Ooh, lots of contact on the shot. So 2 free throws will follow that whistle.
For a big, Towns is an effective free throw shooter. You really can't give him too many looks from the line.
And he's good on the second. Here in the first quarter with about 2 minutes gone by. Outside Edwards. Pass to Randall. Now Reed. Outside, DiVincenzo. Clock at 6. Edwards. Yep, that one's good.
Oh, so smooth inside. Edwards found the opening and exploited it.
And Edwards slams it in.
Oh, my goodness. Anthony Edwards. Wow.
Bridges outside. And it's Bridges with the jam.
He almost brought the basket down on top of himself.
Oh, there's hang time, and then there's a time to hang.
With 2 hands on the rock, he powers it through.
Totally in control, protecting the ball the whole way. Now here's Brunson. 6 points for him. Shoots over DiVincenzo. And he buries that one. Back rim and in. Brunson's got 8.
And I love the trust between Brunson and his guys. I mean, working so hard to set each other up.
The rebound by Bridges. Back to Brunson. Ooh, he's locked in. Dreams his 5th shot in as many attempts.
Well, that's a tough matchup because he's skilled and relentless.
Reed for 3. Towns with a rebound. New York leading by 5. Outside Brunson. Uses the glass to finish the layup. And that's 12 points for Jalen Brunson.
And, man, you got to appreciate how efficient Brunson is. I mean, he takes and makes high-percentage shots.
And that one drops for him.
And they've made themselves easy pickings. Sloppy ball control creates an easily converted turnover.
And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by McDaniels.
Almost had the steal. You have to love the pressure defense.
He is just trying to make an impact by disrupting their rhythm.
And Brunson gets it to go.
Boy, I like their energy coming in. Terrific execution so far.
And from the opening tip, they've been locked in. Just look at the score. That tells you all you need to know.
Now here's Brunson. And it's blocked by Edwards. It's a 4-second differential between the shot clock and game clock. New York leading by 9. Down low. And he buries his first look.
So far, they're owning both ends of the floor. We'll see if they can keep this going.
Well, the score reflects it. They've just been the better team all the way around.
Here's Edwards. No good from the wing. And so it's the New York Knicks closing out the quarter ahead by 11 points. Great shot selection.
New York, 23.
Great to have you with us. Second quarter of basketball. This game has not exactly been neck and neck, but plenty of time left in this one. All right, guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for the Knicks.
Man, I'll say this. I mean, the mid-range jumper has been a huge weapon for them offensively. Just tremendous so far.
And Jaden McDaniels picks up the foul. That's his first foul. Here's Brunson. And blocked with his palm. What a defensive play. McDaniels with it. And it's Anunoby picking him up. Here's Randall. Here he goes. And it's Randall with the jam.
Yeah, Randall's so powerful on the tape. Really tough for a defender to get in front.
Towns outside. Hart got the loose ball, but that'll be a backcourt violation. Timberwolves trail by 9. Outside, DiVincenzo. Pass to Dosunmu. Drives to the hoop. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Dosunmu's got his first 2 points.
Yeah, he found some room there along the baseline, some space at the rim, goes right up and puts it in without resistance.
Outside McDaniels. Shot clock at 6. To the middle. And it's Randall with the jam.
Oh, Randall puts some extra on that slam, entertaining the fans and the broadcasters.
And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws.
No debate there. He got hammered.
New York shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw attempts of the game. Good on the second one. Here's Dosunmu. Second quarter of basketball, just over a minute and a half played so far. Oh, and Towns with the block.
The wingspan of Towns in action, allowing him to get on the ball.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one. No good on the free throw. And he sinks the second. And Brunson's got the ball here for the Knicks. They've led by as many as 11. Here's Robinson. No good with a layup. Timberwolves trail by 5. Here's Dosunmu. Karl Anthony Towns comes up with a rebound. Robinson with a steal. New York working the ball around now. Back to Towns. Can't hit. 1 for 2 now. And the Timberwolves with possession here. They've only given up 1 point in the second quarter. That one coming at the line.
Wow. Julius Randle. We could feel the floor shaking on that one.
Check out Brunson going to work inside.
I love the shot selection from him right now. He's not settling, and that's why he's shooting at a very high rate.
Here's Randall. Karl Anthony Towns comes up with a rebound. Here's Brunson. That's no good. He's 8 for 11. And here's Minnesota now. It's a 5-point game. And it's Randall with the jam.
This is the energy Randall provides. When he's charging inside, he wants to hammer it down.
Pass Pass to Robinson. Bridges outside. 6 to shoot. Here's Brunson. That one goes. And that's his 9th made shot in 12 attempts. 1:31 left to play in the first half of basketball. To the inside. Here's McDaniels. Book it. And it's Randall with the assist.
Yeah, an underrated passer. Randall has a nice feel for the game and is willing to keep his teammates involved.
The pull-up jumper. The Knicks pull it in. Towns outside. And Gobert with a block.
Well, Rudy loves erasing shots. Every chance he gets, he'll take a swipe at you.
There's 47 seconds left in the first half. And that one's good.
Credit their discipline. They've been working for high percentage shots.
Bridges outside to the paint. And a big finish by Robinson.
So sick, the vertical ability.
That was flat out awesome. He has that effortless knack for getting to the hoop. And the layup is good off the glass. And that's now 6 points for Mitchell Robinson.
That was execution to perfection. Textbook transition offense.
And it results in the highest percentage look you're going to get.
Why do lefty shots look so pretty? Like that one from Randall, man. I wish I shot at lefty.
Here's Brunson. And Gobert with a block. Got it off in time. And a pretty tightly contested game here as we end the first half. New York out in front, leading by 3. And time now for the halftime break with the third quarter soon to follow on 2K Sports. Second half of basketball is upon us, and we may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game we've seen so far. New York leading by 3. Inside goes Brunson. And Gobert with a block. Left side Edwards. Inside. Foul on Josh Hart. That's his first foul. And play stops. A whistle there on what looks like an illegal screen.
As this game tightens up, it's even more important to take care of the basketball.
And New York has possession. They've led by as many as 11. And Brunson, here we go. Oh, a clear foul there on the missed shot. So he'll get a pair at the line. Rudy Gobert picks one up.
And you have to avoid getting too physical with Brunson because he'll get these calls.
And so he hits both. Timberwolves trail by 5. Towns can't get it to go. Good ball movement here by Minnesota. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up.
Hey, if you can't block it, sending him to the line can be the next best thing.
Minnesota shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw shots of the night. Knicks leading by 3. Brunson with it. Picked up by Reed. And Jalen Brunson gets the whistle that time. That's his first foul.
And just a great job of getting there first and absorbing the contact.
And it's Conley with the ball for Minnesota. To the middle. Here's Edwards. And Edwards slams it in.
Can you say terrific athlete? Edwards just enjoys getting deep positioning and rising up for the slam. And he wastes no time coming out of the break.
Edwards rises up and powers it down.
What a pass right there. Coaches love seeing guys making it easy for their teammates.
Hart can't hit. Edwards with it. 12 points for him. It's Edwards on the wing. to Gobert. Playing to his straight. Gobert inside.
They've really picked up the energy level and have willed themselves back into this game.
And now the big question, can they sustain the momentum?
And so Mike Brown decides to call a timeout. And we might see some changes. Coach potentially looking to adjust. Over a minute and a half now into this third quarter action. Pass to Hart. Back to Alvarado. Clarkson outside. 6 on the shot clock. Got it.
Good maneuver to get inside. Clarkson is sneaky.
The Timberwolves trail. Down low. Here's Edwards. And Edwards slams it in.
I just love the aggressive finish.
I'm thinking he's sending a strong message with that jam. Just under 2.5 minutes into this third quarter now. To the inside. It's stolen by Clarkson. Here's Alvarado. Here's Robinson. Banked it in off the glass. Robinson's got 8.
Got the ball right inside. Such a well-timed grab.
Reed can't hit. New York leading by 4. And they've been producing at a high level.
No question. They're in a nice rhythm offensively.
Well, he led his teammate and hit him in stride. You really can't do it any better than that.
And certain nights, Edwards just goes off. Very tough to stop when he's in his zone.
Hart can't hit. Now the Timberwolves with it. Look out! Oh, my goodness!
Little bit of flair on that one.
Players wish they had that kind of lift off the floor.
Supremely athletic move. That's a highlight.
Now, it is something special to be born with that kind of verticality.
To the middle. Here's Barrette. Yes, and it's Edwards picking up the assist.
In a tight game, they wanted to make sure of that possession.
A nice shot by Dadier.
They will take that shot every time down the floor if they could. It's just great execution.
Outside Edwards. Back to Reed. All sorts of time. No good. A bit long that time. The Knicks with the lead. Alvarado outside. Outside Robinson. Lays it up and banks it in. Alvarado's got his first basket.
That's just a smart play right there. The right pass to a ready shooter.
On the take, Edwards. And it's New York with a rebound. We've got 22 seconds left in the third quarter. Dadier shot is off.
That's a rarity for him, especially against the soft defense.
Here's Edwards. Second chance effort. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. That's on Jose Alvarado. Minnesota shooting their 5th and 6th free throw attempts tonight. And both free throws good for Edwards. That concludes the third quarter. It continues to be an exciting neck-and-neck game. New York out in front, up 2. And we'll have the start of the fourth quarter for you as soon as we get back from this short break. Well, this has been a great contest so far. I imagine the fourth quarter could have more action in store for us. Inside, Edwards.
And what a comeback. Do they have enough left to maintain this energy and get the win?
Well, right now they have the momentum, but you've got to watch it. This league has big swings.
And the find by Brunson, more than capable of running the offense.
Edwards. And Edwards slams it in.
Oh, what great action we've seen tonight. Hard to imagine a more entertaining game.
This is what the fans came to see. A lot of great plays going back and forth.
That's exactly the kind of shooting you need down the stretch to win games.
And Edwards slams it in.
Yeah, never a bad idea to have Randall with the ball. Just a great passing forward.
Outside Anunoby. The 3-ball. New York working the ball around now. Bridges outside. Lets it go from deep. Tries again. And Dante DiVincenzo is going to pick up the foul. That's foul number 2 for him.
First team foul.
Here's Brunson. And Jalen Brunson gets the whistle that time. That's foul number 2 for him.
And this kind of selflessness is great to see. Textbook positioning to draw the charge.
To the paint. Here's Edwards. Played it in with a nice touch off the window. 28 points for Anthony Edwards.
Can't ask for a better look with the game in the balance.
And here's Gobert. He'll bring it up to the Minnesota Timberwolves. They lead by 1. Edwards gets the bucket.
Scoring this much while shooting this well. Insane.
Here's Anunoby. Down low. Out to Bridges. The 3. Gobert pulls it down. Randall with it. Hard covering. Now Gobert. Oh, ferocious from Gobert.
You're best to get out of Gobert's way. You don't want to be on the wrong end of that tug.
Now Edwards. Both hands there for a little extra.
Oh my. What a display of effort.
That's his bread and butter, right? Chasing down the boards.
And he showed you great timing as well. Offensive rebounding, one of his specialties.
The other team just looks more in sync and is riding the momentum.
Yeah, it's just time to settle everything down. Get high percentage looks and then D up.
Yeah, nice play by Randall. He can take up space in there and has great short area quickness.
Gobert pulls it down. And here's Minnesota now. They're on a 16-5 run.
They're making it look easy out there, just having fun.
It's a great game plan, and it's great execution. They've really been in the zone.
And there it is!
I'm telling you, he is doing absolutely everything he can out there. He's just not getting enough help.
Edwards. Oh, he can't jam it home!
Oh, just a little too cute on that one, and it cost him.
Bridges, right side. Outside Brunson. Here's Anunoby. 5 to shoot. Towns.
And at nearly 7 feet tall, you don't expect Towns to do some of the things he does, like drain threes and make savvy passes. But he's a modern big man.
And so Towns nails them both. The Timberwolves lead by 7. And Edwards, here we go. Oh, Edwards, so quick.
The tenacity from Edwards. I mean, I love when he attacks the basket like that.
Count it.
And coaches love to see points coming from an inbounds play. That's why you practice them.
Hart with a rebound. There's 53 seconds left in the final quarter. Outside Brunson. Towns on a screen. Brunson with it. Randall's in his pocket. And Gobert with a block. And so they foul intentionally. They've led by as many as 11.
And shows hustle and plays hard on defense. Wow. Towns sure knows how to keep his coaches happy. Something's off about him this quarter.
He seems like he's moving okay, but clearly something isn't right.
And he misses the first one. Boy, he wanted that one to go. And he ends up making the second. And that stretches their lead to 8. Here's New York now. About 3 seconds between the shot clock and the game clock. Now Anunoby. Hard outside. Misses the three. And now they decide to foul intentionally.
And you know what? We'll give them some credit for battling today, but this one is just about over.
And so Gobert nails both of them.
Yeah, analytics aside, players making important free throws is always valued by their team.
So it's Minnesota easily grabbing this one. Even early on in this game, they appeared happy to be playing at home.
And it makes a huge difference. Once they started to get into a groove, you never really felt like they wouldn't come out on top.
Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. With Tim Legler, Alex.